for the kids, and special thank you to all Hardin County citizens that's come out this year, and with the economy being down, have really stepped up. So,
right.
And we'll get into that later on today once we go at the end of the day, and we'll talk about totals, the big totals. So, yes, sir.
It's nice. And Carla, what does this mean to have all these folks down here for the Crusade yet again this year? Feels like we just did this last year.
It does, but each year, it's wonderful to see so many community members come out, and knowing that it goes for the children, because 100% of that money comes right back to your county. So that's the great thing.
And Joey, how many districts do we have represented today?
We have about 12 districts, counting also Lebanon Junction Fire Department's here with us as well. So we've got this is kind of a special year for us, and I'm going to read a little bit about that real quick.
Yeah,
been a rough year. We've lost some very key people that's been so detrimental to our crusade and to our emergency services in the last 20 to 30 to some 50 years. So we would like to dedicate the 73rd Hardin County Crusade for Children total in the loving memory of three very important people to Hardin County Emergency Services family who have dedicated many years of service to the Crusade for Children, also served in protecting the citizens of Hardin County. Pam Holsley, with the Valley Creek Fire Department and the Radcliffe Fire Department, 30 years of service. Donald George with Sonora Fire Department, Chief Donald George, and also Chief Pam Holsley, 54 years of service. And also just recently, Ryan Druin with the City of Elizabethtown Fire Department, 25 years service to the City of Elizabethtown. And Ryan also served with the Sonora and also Upton Fire Department as well. So this whole thing today is going to be in the honor of them. Three great people that done a lot for the Crusade and done so much for the citizens of Hardin County, and we want to honor them today for this. And with me to my left over here, I do have City of Elizabethtown, Sonora. Also, I have Valley Creek here representing Pam as well, and Mike Holsey, Pam's husband's here. Mike was our Crusade coordinator for many, many years down here. So Pam was, she kind of put all this together when we first started coming here to the Area 5 Training Center. So again, this truly is in all their honor today, and thank you for everything you all done too.
Of course, Joey, and it's just such a great community down here. What does it mean when you see all these folks gathered here once a year for Crusade? What does that mean to you?
Well, again, we see it directly every day, how it affects children in our area, in our school systems. We see these firefighters usually take a whole month in Hardin County, and they'll go out and collect and put their heart and soul into raising money for these children. And it's not just a month; it's usually the whole year long. So they'll start Crusade for Children tomorrow. When they wake up, they'll be ready to go for a Crusade for Children. So again, when you see that money where it's being spent at, when you go to Cozairs Hospital, you go to Norton's downtown, you see the equipment bought for the Crusade, you see the school buses it provides, the school equipment here in Hardin County. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. So it does warm your heart.
Very good. Well, Joey, we've got a lot of folks to get through. Why don't we get started? Who are we going to bring up here first now?
I believe we got some lemonade stands coming up, and also the American Legion post.
Wonderful. Well, we'll get them to come on up. Here come the lemonade stands. The lemonade stand is an integral part now of the Crusade for Children. And, of course, when I was at Paristown yesterday, we had several lemonade stand winners. Let's bring you all in here, gang. Come on up, and we'll talk to you guys. Get set, and it's a key part of the Crusade, and you can see it's alive and well here in Elizabethtown. Come on in, folks. All right, let's start with you, my man. What's your name?
Colson.
Colson, and what's your name?
Alice.
Is it Alice? Alice, very good, Alice. You look very nice in your dress today. So how much money did you guys raise?
$130.15.
Are you serious? That is a lot of money for the two of you. How old are you, bud?
8.
And how old are you, Alice?
5.
So you're 8 and 5, and you just raised over $100. That's pretty incredible. How does that make you feel?
Good.
Yeah. How about you, Alice?
Good.
So tell me, what did your lemonade stand have? Lemonade, obviously. Did you have anything else?
Strawberry lemonade and iced tea.
Oh, nice. So which sold better?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Really?
We also had like garnishes like strawberries, and you can
Listen to you.
and you can put it inside your drinks, and also we had and you also can put like lemons, and we had umbrellas.
Oh, listen, you're like the next Gordon Ramsay, my man. You got a knack for this. Now, let me ask you a little bit. What does it mean when you see your kids here and they do something like this?
It makes me proud.
Yeah.
It makes me proud, make a difference in the community and help, the kids who need it.
Right, help with like Crusade. And Mom, what was the idea behind this? Who came up with the idea to do this?
We actually had seen where they were opening up signing up for the lemonade stands online, and these two kiddos have been wanting to do a lemonade stand for quite a while, so it was great to have all the proceeds go somewhere where it's very important.
Right,
Yeah.
right. It is a great job. So where you go to school, my man?
New Highland Elementary.
So I'll bet you everybody there is pretty proud of you, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna have something to talk about when you go to school when you go back to school in the fall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Well, congratulations, and let's move over here. What's your name, Mrs.?
My name is Felicity.
Hi, Felicity. Well, you look very nice in your apron there. Tell me about your lemonade stand.
I had lemonade.
Yeah, you had lemonade. Was it good lemonade? Yeah. Did you do anything special with it? Or did you just give everybody straight lemonade?
We gave them some sweet. No,
Yeah, we had sugar-free and regular.
we have
Oh.
sugar free and lemon.
Well, that's a good idea. And how much money did you raise?
$201.26.
200.
$1.26.
$1.
Oh my goodness, $200 between these young folks here, $300 total. That's pretty incredible. How does that make you feel?
Good.
Yeah, you got a lot of stories to tell your friends, don't you? Yeah.
Mhm.
What was your favorite part about doing the lemonade?
Giving it to them.
You did. You like that. Now, what made you come up with the idea to do a lemonade stand?
Because I like lemonade.
We saw it online.
You saw it online, and let me talk to you, man. What's your name?
Beth Keith,
Beth Keith, and are you her? What's your relationship?
we're raising her.
Good. And so tell me, when you saw this, and what was your inspiration for getting her involved?
But we own a really small restaurant in LaRue County, and I knew that would be a good pathway. And so we set up actually next door at our bank under their awning, and it was like even a drive-through, and you could just drive through and get your lemonade.
Right.
And the community supported her so much.
Yeah, that's great. That's great to see them come together. And how does that make you feel when you see these young people like that?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Learning how to give back at an early age. Yes.
And you sound like you're no stranger to the Crusade for Children, so you knew what it was all about.
Oh, I know what it's all about.
Yeah, right. Well, guys, I can't thank you enough, and the WHS Crusade thanks you all enough. You guys are well on your way. I got 3 little entrepreneurs here that are well on their way to look at all that money you've got right there. That's a lot of money for someone your age.
So I'm ready to give it away.
I'm ready to give it away.
Do you know who that money's going to go to help?
To the Crusade
Yes.
For the kids.
for the kids.
That's right. Well, thank you all so much for coming down. That's amazing. Over $300. Congratulations to you all. That is amazing. The lemonade stand, again, such a big part. Of course, I'm Scott Fitzgerald here. We're in Elizabethtown talking with folks. And let's see, Carla, who do we have over here?
We have Elizabethtown Fire Department, and today we have Captain Cale and his family, who are going to tell us a little bit about what Elizabethtown did for the Crusade for Children this year. Did you guys have a good year with donations and getting things ready? I know you guys have had a lot going on lately, and
Yep, it's been
So-
a busy week.
been a very busy week. So I'm going to turn it over to you and let you tell us
All right.
what you've got.
So of course, we'd like to thank all of our community partners that always help us out each year. We'd like to remind our community partners, if you have any checks, please give us a call. We'll come pick them up, or you can drop them off at any of the fire stations, as well as if you have any checks at home, you can give us a call and we'll send out a uniformed firefighter to your house and we'll pick it up. Some of the other things we got going on, each year at the Harvest Festival, we'll have the Ron Thomas Memorial Fishing Derby. So we welcome everybody to come out to that. We're hoping to make it bigger and bigger each year. Some of the other things we got, where we collect donations, will be the City of Elizabethtown employees through payroll deduction contributions. So that always plays a big part in our ability to raise money. As a lot of the people in E-Town know, we used to see us out in the roads like you do in some of the other counties. Unfortunately, it's just not safe for us to do that anymore here out on 31W and stuff. So we're not on the roads anymore, but we're still out there, always looking to collect those donations. But I'd like to read off a couple of those donations before we give our grand total. So, all right. So first, I'd like to start with one of our $25 donations from Gerard Kohlmeyer. We got a $100 donation from Wallace and Patsy Profit, another $100 donation from Carol Jenkins, Another from the Hardin County Fire Chiefs Association. We have a $500 donation from Angela and Glenn of Fine House and Garden LLC. This year, in honor and memory of Ryan Druin, the City of Elizabethtown City Council members donated a total of $950. The Elizabethtown Junior Women's Club donated $1,144. And of course, our fishing tournament last year raised $460. One thing I do want to shout out for that fishing tournament was the Central Hardin Bass Fishing Team. They always play a big part in getting set up, setting up the weigh stations, and providing people to help with that. So thank you to them. And then for our biggest donation would be the City of Elizabethtown employees. And like I said, that's one of our biggest contributions each year. They donated a total of $5,938. And then for our grand total is $12,398. But we'd like to remind everybody, check out our Facebook page, check out our QR code, and it's still not too late to make a donation.
And that's right. There's so many ways to donate. You can call our 1-800 number here. You can donate online. There's so many ways that you can still do that. And like he said, you can call the Elizabethtown Fire Department, and they will have somebody personally come out and pick up your donation. So wonderful total. So that sounds like it was awesome. Are you ready to put some money in the bucket? And there we go. Thank you, Elizabethtown Fire Department. I'm going to turn it back over here. It looks like we have some other special guests.
We do, Carla. Thank you so much. And again, we're here at the District 5 State Fire and Rescue Training Center. As a veteran, this warms my heart to see you folks here. They are representing the American Legion. What's your name, ma'am?
Julia Sheets.
And who do we have here?
Ryan.
Ryan and Julia, you are with the American Legion. Tell us a little bit about what you did for Crusade.
We donated $1,500 for the Crusade.
Wow. And how did you come up with those donations?
We just donated it.
You just donated. That's great. That's wonderful. And what's your connection to the American Legion?
I'm a veteran, and I just volunteer right now.
And tell me, where did you serve?
I served in the Army.
Very nice. I'm a Navy guy, so I won't hold that against you. I promise. I promise. No. And how long have you been contributing to the Crusade for Children?
We do it every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did the past 2 years that I know of. I brought it in.
Okay. Very nice. And when the American Legion sees, what the Crusade does, especially for the community here in E-Town, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good because they have helped him.
Have they?
Yes.
Tell me how they help.
Well, he has special needs. He has cerebral palsy and everything. So they have helped him. He has seizures too. So it has hospital and everything. It's been a lot for him.
I was going to say, as someone who's used to Crusade for Children and the help that they have, how does that make you feel to know that, unfortunately, there are folks that don't have a Crusade for Children?
It makes me feel sad because it's done a lot for this family.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're okay. You can have your hand back.
There you go. That's right.
Yeah, it makes me feel sad that everybody should have a Crusade or somebody that can help them.
Right. And if someone's listening right now and they hadn't given to the Crusade yet, and you're someone who's used the Crusade, what would you tell them?
Dig deep and help in any way you can.
Yeah. Because and it really doesn't matter the size of donation.
No, any donation they'll take anything.
Right. So, any future plans now with the Crusade? You're just going to be back next year? Is that it?
I hope to.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming down, and thank you the American Legion for your donations.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Everybody getting involved here, Carla, as you can see. And we'll bring some folks up here now. And we've got some more lemonade stand folks. Carla, would you like to get over there, gang? Gather up. Carla will talk to you here.
How are you guys today? You had a lemonade stand? That's exciting. Did you do it at home or did you do it somewhere else?
We did it at Jacoby's Sales.
At Jacoby's Sales. So whose idea was this?
Mom's.
Your mom's. So what's your name? Bennett.
Cole.
And Hall?
Cole.
Cole. And this is Mom?
Yes, Kelly.
So tell us about your lemonade stand. What all did you offer at your lemonade stand?
Basically just lemonade.
Just lemonade? And how well did you do?
We did pretty good. We got $500.
$500? Oh my goodness. I missed out on some good lemonade, it sounds like. So how many days did you do this?
Only one.
Only one day, and you made
2 hours.
in 2 hours $500. We missed out on this lemonade, so next year you got to call us because we got to try some of this lemonade. It sounds like it was pretty good.
It was.
It was. All right. Well, thank you guys so much, and we really appreciate all of your hard work and just stepping up to be a good community member. And you know that this goes for a wonderful cause, right? You know what it goes for. Tell us what it goes for.
It goes for Crusade for Children, with children that like need medical needs and they're very expensive.
Absolutely. You're off to a great start in life, Bennett. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
That's awesome. $500, my man. That's a lot of money, isn't it? You know, when you think about $500, you ever seen $500?
No.
No. So that was kind of a big deal, wasn't it? Well, congratulations.
So good
to you
job,
both,
Bennett and
fellas.
Cole.
Great job. You did a great job. That's awesome. Well, Carla, again, we're down here at the District 5 State Fire and Rescue Training Center for the 73rd WHAS Crusade for Children. And, you know, there are many ways to give. If you want to give, Carla, you can certainly give $73. $1 for every year the Crusade has been
absolutely.
around, you know? And it made it so easy to donate, WHScrusade.org. You don't always have to drop the money in the bucket, which
No,
is nice.
there's so many ways now. And that's the
Exactly.
great thing about technology is that we
That's
can do
right.
it so many different
That's right.
ways.
Pick up that phone if you're
Yes.
just sitting at home in the comfort of air conditioning, which we don't have here yet.
Yeah.
It's hot out. You can give to the Crusade for Children, and it just either way, it doesn't matter. And like you heard the good folks from the American Legion say, give what you can, give generously, but give what you can. Every little bit helps.
Every penny counts.
Yeah.
I know I read somewhere that, and this has been a while ago, so it's probably different now, but 33,000 pennies would buy one NICU bed.
Oh my goodness.
So every
Oh, my
little penny
goodness.
counts.
Yeah,
so
that's exactly
you got to think
right.
of it that way.
Yeah, and to your point, you know, if you just give $50, that'll allow a ball field for a child to play in. They can
Yes.
get out, they can play in the
Anything.
ball field.
There's
Yeah,
so
and
much,
so there's so much in the community that we can gather, that we can go. So give generously, folks. We're here in E-Town. We're going to move over to Bardstown after this, but we've got a lot of folks to get through here. This is a little party down here.
It is.
This is nice.
It's a big event every
Who
year.
do we have up here now? Who are our friends here?
We have Central Hardin Fire Department. We have Teddy, and you're going to have to tell me your name. Roman. So they are with the Central Hardin Fire Department, and they are here today to tell us how much they collected. I know they work hard every year because, like we said, this is such an important thing for our community, and it goes back to our community. So that's the most important thing. So Teddy, tell us how you guys did this year.
We raised $5,627.22. We do have a couple memories of. If we're going to read them off real quick.
Absolutely. So we're going to let Roman do that. All right, sip on up here, Roman. There we go.
Laura Brooks, in memory of Ryan Druin, donated $2,000. Village Green Landscaping, in memory of Ryan Druin, donated $500. Patricia and Edward Durnin donated $400. Mabry Venture Group donated $200. Norman and Ann Dougherty donated $50.
Sounds like a great group of collections this year.
Yes, and we only did it for like 3 days because of manpower. We did host a car show this year at Freedom Lake. That helped a lot. We brought close to $1,100 with the car show. So
that sounds awesome because I know we definitely have to be creative now. We used to have our roadblocks and we collected all the change from everybody coming through. So our fire departments have to get a little creative. So car show sounds like a fun activity.
Yes,
so, well, thank you so much. And again, remember, you can donate online. You can click that QR code. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. There's so many different ways that you can donate. Thank you all. All right, go back over here to Scott and see what he's got going on over here.
For Crusade here?
Well, this year we've had a pretty blessed year. We had some few events over the year, and then this last week we hit the roadblocks pretty hard. A little bit of door to door, and you know, after it's all said and done, we come out with a pretty good total this year. So
Very nice. What's it been like for the firefighters Lebanon Junction this year?
good. You know, we've been kind of busy. Everybody's dedicated.
Yep.
It's looking good.
Yeah, very nice. So who all do we have here? Let's introduce yourselves. What's your name, ma'am?
My name's Dana.
Dana, and yours, sir?
Austin Wilson.
Austin. I like that stash.
Oh, thank you. I
Very
appreciate
nice. What's your name?
Brandon True.
Brandon. What's your name, buddy?
Maxwell.
I'm sorry, Maxwell? Okay, and what's your name, buddy?
I'm James Erdbrink.
James, how are you? And you, buddy?
I'm also James Erdbrink.
Oh, look at this. I take it that's your dad, right? Yeah, okay. Are you going to be a firefighter like your dad?
Yes.
Oh, look, you're already schooling them, right? Do we have a junior firefighter here?
Yes.
Yeah, what makes you want to be a firefighter?
Because I want to follow my dad's tracks.
Look at this. We got a whole family here. You're not going to have to hire anybody anytime soon, Chief.
I know, right?
All right, Chief. Well, tell me about Crusade for you guys.
So this year, first we teamed up with the Bullitt County Rod and Gun Club, and they do a turkey shoot. So we were able to raise $4,287 for that, and special thanks to Steve Miles and Tony Miles, the shoot masters, as well as Smoke Over Fire Barbecue for their generous donation for the event. So
Very nice.
the second event, we partnered with Lebanon Junction Elementary School and a few of their classrooms that we done a penny war, and we were able to raise $967 from I think it was 5 different classrooms with Mrs. Boone's class, the winner, and they were able to receive an ice cream party at the end. Yeah. And third, Eastern Star Chapter 72 had a bunco night, and they were able to raise $125, and they donated that to the Crusade for Children as well.
Very nice.
So,
wow. So your grand total that you guys donated?
Before we
You
get
wanna
into
get that?
that,
Okay.
we got some few recognitions
Sure.
as well as in memories. So, and then at the end, we'll give you that fine number. So, obviously, Trowbridge Funeral Home, they donated $1,000. Kendall and Karen Coleman. Kendall is a retired fire chief. He served, I think, 35 years with Lebanon Junction. He donated $300. Code 3 Equipment Installations, $200. McNeil Lodge, $586, $100. JHK Food Mart, $100. Cynthia Price, $100. Judge Jennifer Porter, $100. Teresa Preston, $80, and John Samuel, $75. So with that, we'll go into the memories.
Sure.
So from Cameron and Mary Taylor, $100 in memory of Caden and Carson Taylor. And as well as Cameron and Mary Taylor, $200 in memory of Colette Taylor in honor of Caden and Carson Taylor. $20 in memory of Clayton Miles from Mom and Dad. Edwin Greenwell, $100 in memory of Woody Horton. And then Joseph Wimsett, $50 in memory of Sheila Hodge. So that's all the recognitions and memories. So, you know, as far back as I could go was 2005 and 2006, and that total was $11,842. So this year we were up 42% from last year. So our grand total for this year's Crusade for Children is $12,053.48.
Well done, Lebanon Junction. Well done. I imagine this wasn't a hard sell for you at all.
It wasn't, and you know, I can't do it all without these people as well. But this year we would like to dedicate this in memory of firefighter Ryan Druin as well with the Elizabethtown Fire Department. So,
very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, Chief Adam Heath, you want to drop some coinage in the bucket there? Do you guys have coins? You want to drop that on in? And you want it, buddy? What do you say? Go ahead. You're welcome. Go ahead. That is a great sound. Thanks, Chief. Thanks to everybody at Lebanon Junction. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, buddy. Great job. Good luck to you, boys. Next firefighters in Lebanon Junction. That's awesome. All right, folks, we'll see you. Thank you very much. And again, that's the good folks, Lebanon Junction, raising some good money there, Carla, for the WHS Crusade.
So wonderful because it all comes back to our community.
That's exactly right.
Got a great future in
Yes,
plan.
that's exactly right. Good job, Chief. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, fellas. Thank you.
Bruce Claggett right here and his granddaughter, Miss Nevaeh, and also his grandson up here. It's your son, excuse me, his son up here, Jordan. So you can tell a lot of times this is a family affair. So we want to turn it over to him and see what all that Stevensburg has done this year for the Crusade.
Yep. We had a lot of things going on this year, so we didn't do quite as well as we have in the past. Obviously, we can't top a couple of years ago by no means.
Exactly,
But
yeah.
take a deep breath. I suffered a heart attack about 2 weeks ago, and I just want to thank all the first responders. I mean, first responder myself, but when you have to rely on other first responders, it's kind of humbling to know that all those people were there. And I just want to thank you all. And I don't want to go listen to them or I'll miss somebody. But there were several points. If y'all hadn't been there, I wouldn't be here. So just thank you all. I do appreciate
That definitely means a lot, especially when you're so used to helping other people and you realize that your life is in their hands, and it makes a big difference, doesn't it? So I know how appreciative you are of that, and we're so glad that you're here with us and being able to celebrate this crusade and tell your story. And it's because of those first responders that you're here and with us and healthy. So thankful to have you here with us today.
But also the support from the public, supporting Crusade for Children to help the children. Because again, all that money stays. If you donate in Hardin County, it stays in Hardin County. It all comes back. So every penny does count.
Absolutely.
We got one donation from Deborah Davis. She's a longtime contributor. Always, I won't say always $500, but usually always $500. Deborah, we greatly appreciate that. And she donated it in honor of first responders. So again, that kind of, when I seen that on that check, I thought, oh man.
That means a lot, doesn't it?
That means a lot,
Yes.
especially this year with all that's going on. We only was able to set up a roadblock 3 times this year. Just like too much going on. But
does it seem like, because I know for myself, I'm like, whoa, we just finished Crusade and it's already starting again.
Yeah.
It seems like each year goes a little faster, doesn't it? We've got so much.
And as you get older, things go faster too.
It does.
So we are greatly appreciative of everybody that stopped by. But this year, Stevensburg Fire Department was able to collect $1,880.38.
Well, that's wonderful. So, like we said, every little penny helps, and especially with taking such a hard hit and on your fire department, I know that kind of was a lot for you guys to get together and get that done. So we thank you so much. So Miss Nevaeh, you want me to hold that sign or give it to Grandpa there, and then you can dump that money? Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. And don't forget, you can always donate online, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all those things. You can always call the 1-800 number or call your local fire department.
That's easy.
And they will be there to get it.
I think they'll be glad to make that trip.
That's right.
Without a doubt. Hey, again, I'm Scott Fitzgerald. We're down here at the State Fire Rescue Training Area number 5 in Elizabethtown, and with me is Chief Robert Wethington. How are you, Chief?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You are with Sonora, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I imagine that you guys did a lot for Crusade this year. How'd you guys do?
We did excellent. The best year ever.
Oh, that's awesome. Very nice. You got some people you want to thank?
Yes, I do. We actually had a 149% increase this year.
Seriously?
Yes. Any
Any reason why? Can you lead to it, or just people in a good mood?
Well, we had our first annual chili supper.
Oh, nice.
And that was $14,000.
Wow.
So we had a great fundraising event from that.
So is that like where everybody brings in one of their own chilies, or did you have one person that put it together?
No, we had one person put it together. Ben Stucker provided the chili, and his family also provided additional support.
It's his secret sauce, do you know?
I have no idea.
I gotta find out if you're raising that kind of money off that, right?
Yeah, it was really good.
Very nice. Okay, go for it, boss.
Okay, we want to make the donation this year in memory of retired Chief Donald George, who passed away earlier in the year, or actually last month. I want to start by thanking everyone that helped with the annual chili supper. And as I already mentioned, I want to give a special thanks to Ben Stucker and Olivia Stucker for coordinating the chili, the live auction, and just helping out. Special thank you to the firefighters that donated hot dogs, buns, tea, lemonade, and desserts for the chili supper, as well as Thurman's Landing, our location for the chili supper, and Lewis Auction Company for providing the live auction auctioneer. We can't forget the local businesses and community that helped support the cause. Without their support, the live auction and meal would not have been possible. So we'd like to thank Academy Sports, Adventure Power Sports, Air Hydro Power, Alicia Reeves, Amanda Fulkerson, Anna Mae Reed, Arby's, AutoZone, B&T Designs, Batteries Plus, Bluegrass Hospitality Group, Boundary Oak Distillery, Boyd Cat, Brackett Family Farms, Buff City Soap, Buffalo Wild Wings, Burger King, Cheddar's, Chick-fil-A, Cindy Hodges, Clark Rivers, Colton Steakhouse, Corvette Museum, Cosmo with Riley, E-Town Distributing, Faith Family Farm Market Boutique, Green Waves Farm, Hardin County Schools, PAC, Hartley Mini Golf, Hodges Trucking, Holiday World, Holly Hart, Holly's Homemade Memories, Jacoby Sales, Jamie Lucas, Jiminy Boutique, Jody Perry, John Ward, Jones Home Center, Joni's Emporium, Keith Tall, Kentucky Kingdom, Larry Hicks, Lion's Dens, Longhorn, Lost River Cave, Lou Hatfield, Louisville Slugger Museum, Crown Point Theater, Dinosaur World, Dixie Todd, Donald and Susie Overstreet, Dove's Elite HVAC, McAllister's Deli, Michelle Bowen, Modern Supply, More Custom Knives, Neil and Lisa Carden, Narita Wink, Nutrient of Upton, Olivia Garden, Outdoor Power Source, Peaceful Valley Farm, Pepper's Hardin County Mill, PetSmart, Rafferty's, Regina Williams, Ride Right, Roger and Becky Dennis, Ryan Bivens, Samantha Butler, Sammy Akers, Shannon McCoy, Pampered Chef, Skypack, Bowling Green, Small Biz Market, Sonora Florist, Southern States, Stacy Reynolds, Stacks, Lowe's, Malibu Jacks, Maple Hills Farm, Marie Stucker, Mark's Feed Store, Marquita Connor, Steve Hornbeck, Strike and Spare B&B Lines, Suntan City, Susan's This and That, Texas Roadhouse, the 16th, the Lincoln Jamboree, Pink Camper, the Purple Flamingo, Tom Drexler Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Tony York's Tool Time, Tracy Bewley, Truck Parts, TSC of E-Town, TSC of Munfordville, Upton Florist, Vortex Optics, Wendy's, Whispering Dandelion Farm, Willie Oden, Word of God Bible and Gift Store, Reese by Tammy, Right Implement, and Extreme Arcade, and Yokefellow Coffee Roasters. So I'm just about done.
No. Take your time, Chief. Take your time, buddy.
So, as I mentioned earlier, we had a $14,000 raised from the chili supper, and individual donations included James Johnson of $500, Kevin and Donna Clark, $100 in memory of Russell and Vinya Chisholm and Becky Cobb, Donna Keene in memory of Donald George of $100, Lena Stilts, $100 in memory of Leo Stilts, Chris and Tabitha Stilts, $50 in memory of Leo, Rachel, and Jay Adams, Kevin and Donna Clark, $100 in memory of Ryan Druin, Robert and Susan Wethington, $50 in memory of Roger and Sherry Knight, Jim and Marilyn Hodge, $700, T. Hodges, $600, an anonymous donation of $1,000 in memory of their son Derek, Rachel Philpott, $500, and in memory of Bob, Nell, and Buddy Todd, a donation from Rebecca Todd of $150, Rusty Todd of $150, and Rachel Philpott. Thomas Masterson of $25, John Lantham, $20 in memory of Donald George, Tony Carson, $100 in memory of Donald George, James Marie Stucker, $100, Anna Marie Reed, $100, Ben and Olivia Stucker, $150 in memory of Donald George, Ben and Olivia Stucker, $150 in memory of Ryan Druin, Hardin County Fire Chiefs Association, $100 in memory of Donald George. And as I mentioned, we had an increase of 149% for a total of $21,178.25.
That is amazing, Chief. Congratulations. Big round of applause. That's a lot of people to thank, Chief. What does that make you feel like when you see the community come together like that?
That makes me feel proud. I like to have the interaction with the community, and I like how they give back to the community, and just knowing that all these proceeds go back to the county.
Right. And that's a community that's very close to you, because when something goes down, they call you.
Yes, they do.
And you're there for them.
Yes.
It's a nice two-way street. Well, who's going to do the honor of jumping the pennies in? What's your name, buddy?
Braden.
Braden. And what do you do, Braden?
I dumped the pennies in the
You
thing.
dumped the pennies in there? That's right. How do you like to, what do you think of when you think of the Crusade?
I have no idea.
It's just a lot of money, right?
I guess.
All right, buddy. Why don't you drop those in for us, bud? Here we go. And how do you like that sound? Well, Chief, congratulations to all of you from Sonora. Great to see you all here, and congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for your support. So it's a big donation. A lot of people to thank, Carla. That's for
Absolutely.
sure.
So we have just so many people in our community that always, just step up and go above and beyond,
Right.
their call of duty. And what's wonderful is that, these fire departments, they work independently, but if there's, something that's very important that goes on in our county, or a big fire or a big wreck, then they all work together and they all come
Right.
out. And it's kind of the same thing with the Crusade for Children. They all work together
Yep.
because they know it goes for the greater good. So it's
n-
wonderful to see.
It is great to see. It's great to see the communities all gather here. We're at State Rescue Fire and Training Center here in Elizabethtown as we're gathering everybody together. An easy way for you to donate if you're at home. You can go to WHAS Crusade and just donate online, or use Venmo, PayPal, or any Cash App, Carla. So.
Absolutely. And you can also call the number or call one of your local fire departments. And like we said, somebody would be definitely happy to come on out and get your donations. So, well, next up we have West Hardin Fire Department, formerly known as White Mills and West 84, but they joined forces. Like we said, our fire departments love to work together, and so we know that when there's more numbers, there's more people to help. So wonderful to see them join together, and I know that they are loving being together and has really set a good example for others in our county of how it's great when we work together, isn't it, and come together. So we're going to see what West Hardin did today. I know that we got some friends here. We got Cameron, and we have got Camden. I said it wrong, didn't I? And then we have Raylyn, and we have Willow, we have Taylor that are here with us today. That did you guys help collect some money? You did, didn't you? Yeah. It's always good to start young and to make a good example for our youth that it's important to give back to your community. So let's see, how did we do this year?
We done pretty good. West Hardin Fire and Rescue would like to take a few minutes, recognize all our volunteers. Everybody come out and helped us, all our firefighters, their families, their spouses, everybody that to put forth an effort to collect these funds for the Crusade this year. We want to thank everybody that stopped by the station and attended our Crusade events throughout the year, donated our roadblocks. We want to thank Cox's Welding. They let us sit up in their parking lot there at Four Corners and collect money, and we want to thank them for letting us do that. I've got some people that donated some checks and some money. They want to be recognized. I got Ricky Dennis, $50. Bonnie Booker, in memory of Jerry Booker and Paula and Edna Bland, $100. Smith Chapel United Methodist Church donated $279 this year. Pleasant Grove United Methodist Church donated $50. Miller and Son Farms donated $150. Paulette Miller, $200. Kathy and Barry Munnin, $100. Darren and Penny Powell, $200. Wanda Skaggs, $100. Travis, Sherman, and Cindy, in memory of Marie Dennis, $150. Centerpoint Baptist Church donated $1,000 to us this year. Tim Riggs, $200. Our West Hardin Fire and Rescue Auxiliary donated $100 in memory of Ryan Duran and in honor of our firefighters. Steve and Michelle Gore donated $100 in honor of their grandchildren. Dale and Sheila Peters donated $100. White Mills Baptist Church, $200. Bobby and Marcia Singer, $200. Gary and Donna Linder, $100. Terry Richardson, $25. George and Doris Buckles, $15. New Life Vision Church donated $250 this year. Needham Presbyterian, $50. Amber Whitlock donated $100 this year. Sharon Crozier donated $50 in memory of Lewis Crozier, our fallen brother, and in memory of her mom, Sudie Hay. Wayne and Ashley Powell donated $50 in memory of Frank and Frony Huffman. We had an anonymous $500 check handed to us this morning. They want to stay unknown, but I want them to know we really appreciate them. This year on our roadblock, we had a great turnout. We collected $3,654.27. And we want to thank everybody that come through the roadblock, all our people that stood out and collected. We really appreciate it. We held our annual pig roast again this year. We want to thank Cutters Ridge and Blake Powell for donating and processing the pigs for us. That brought in $2,293 this year. And again, we want to thank all our firefighters and volunteers that assisted in our fundraising capacity this year. We actually had a last-minute donation from Janie Dalton. She donated $73 in memory of her grandparents and $73 in memory of her parents. So this year we're down just a little bit. We're really glad to be as close as what we were to last year. This year we raised $10,512.27.
Wow, it sounds like a great turnout, though. I mean, really. It was. So, and that roadblock, that was amazing. Yeah. So, because we don't really hear that much anymore. So that was really good. So, it sounds like a great year for you, even though you're down.
Yep.
I mean, $10,000.
It's still good.
Pretty amazing. So, especially for such a small community too. So, speaks a lot to you all and your community members. So, we thank you all, and Camden and Raylan and Willow. Are you guys ready to do your job? You think you can do it? All right. Well, let's pour some money in. All right. Well, great job. And again, like we said, you can donate so many ways. You can call the number. You can go online. Call your local fire department. We're going to come back over here with Scott.
All right.
And see who he's got over here.
I got Chief Robert Wethington back with me as well. He's such a rock star. He doesn't have one, he has two.
Exactly.
He does such a good job. Chief, welcome back. Who are we representing today?
Upton Fire Department.
All right. So tell me a little bit about how your efforts went raising for Upton.
Well, they did a similar event like we did with the chili supper, and they had a lot of a good turnout just like we did.
Yeah.
And then they do roadblocks.
Okay. All right. Same guy prepared the chili for that one?
No, it was 2 or 3 other people.
Hey, you all like your chili now, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and nothing wrong with that, trust me. So tell me, Chief, you got some people to thank here from Upton. Tell me who they are.
I do. $50 in memory of Jonathan Wilcox, $100 from Cruz Trucking, $100 from Upton Florist, $200 from North Hardin 10281 VFW in honor of Hardin County 911 Center, $300 from Jones Home Center, and they raised $9,000 from the chili supper.
Wow.
And they want to thank the community for the support and the proceeds. It wouldn't be possible without them.
Yep.
And then they had a grand total of $10,789.58.
Wow.
Which was a 3.1% increase this year.
Good, they're increasing, and that's all that matters. That's for sure. Now, this is your assistant, Chief, and how you doing, buddy? What's your first name again?
Chris.
Chris Stilts. You're second fiddle to Chief Wethington over here. What's that like?
No, I don't know. Sometimes it's just hard to fill them shoes. Sometimes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Is it right? And I don't know. He's at $9,000 off a chili supper. I don't know what you all are doing with the chili down here, but I want some either way.
It's the beans.
Is it the beans? Is that secret sauce? Right. What's it like for you through these efforts with Crusade, working alongside Chief and putting this together?
I've been on Sonora for 30 years now, and for 30 years we've been, as a team, me and him, for 10 years now as Chief and Assistant Chief, and I think we've been growing every year since.
Well, and that's, you guys being together for so long, that's got to do wonders, not just in your professional career of fighting fires, but also when it comes to events like this, right?
Right. It's just like Upton not being able to be here today and us stepping in and helping them out by reading. They help us out so much with runs.
Right.
It's our pleasure to help them out.
And that's what I'm finding out, and that's what Carla was alluding to earlier, that you all work together in concert. If something goes down and they need help, they can call either one of you guys, and you're all just a community here, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, see, and that's amazing. That's the good thing. Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, why don't you dump that change in there for me, boss? Look at that. More money there, thanks to the Upton Fire Department. And, Chief, thank you, and everybody at Sonora.
Thank you.
All right. Just a great community support, Carla. And
Absolutely. And it just goes to show you how our fire departments all work together.
That's right. And that's what people don't see. And I don't think people understand that. And they all come together for
it
the
is true.
collective cause.
It's truly a family.
Right.
And so it's wonderful to see.
That's what I'm seeing here today, that's for sure.
So,
what do you have over here, Carla?
All right. Well, we've got Vine Grove Fire Department, and it looks like we got some other familiar faces coming back to help us. And look at the sign. My goodness. Did you do that?
No, ma'am. Miss Patty Mayhew made that sign for us. She makes the sign every year for the Vine Grove Fire Department.
Well,
for all our donations.
Definitely think that sign needs a shout
ma'am,
out. She did an amazing job.
Let me go ahead and introduce us. My name's Joe Parker, firefighter. This is Curry Birch, a firefighter in EMR, and that's our Assistant Chief, Matthew Brock. We're from Vine Grove Fire Department. And let's look at our sign here. We'd like to give a shout out to all our donations there. Let me look at this where I can see them. So thank you for the support. They fed us while we stood 2 days on our roadblock collecting money. We had Domino's Pizza, we had 5-Star, Taco Bell, Freddy's, Radcliffe, we had Papa John's, we had Simply Fresh Donuts, Olive Garden in E-Town, Subway. We have down there on the bottom, that is Burger King, and we also had McAllister's and Mark's Feed Store and the Cash Saver Vine Grove. They supported us all weekend with food donations.
That's amazing. So definitely it shows that your hard work doesn't go unnoticed, does it? And you had full bellies too, so that that was
we
good.
Had full bellies. Just remember I think we stood out there for about 24 hours, 2 days, 12 hours a day. So I'd like to give some, in memory of, if I could at this time, Miss Sue Story, in memory of Ray Story, Brian and Mary Nelson, in memory of Quincy Nelson Sweet, as Elizabeth Earhart, Anna and David Prather, $50. I'm sorry I didn't announce their money. Miss Sue Story donated $300. Brian and Mary Nelson donated $100. Elizabeth Earhart, $50. Enda and David Prather, $50. We had anonymous donation of $25. We had Valley View Baptist Church, $200 in mission donation. We had City of Vine Grove, $300. We had Norman and Leonard Hancock, $100. We had Charles Mills, $300 in memory of Sharon Marie Mills. We had Michael Bailey, $50. We had Diane Bennett, $120 in memory of Joseph Bunny Cook. We had Jerome Pellick, $50 in memory of the Kentucky Derby raffle. We had VFW Post 10281, $500. We also had Douglas Rogers, $100 in memory of Elroy Rogers, Don Rogers George, and Helen Rupery. We had John and Mary Tyndall, $500. We had Matthew Valerie Haddle, $125 in memory of Colston Green Yates. We also had Coletta Clark, $15. William and Renee Davis, $175. We had Chisholm Family Funeral Home, $100. We had the Vine Grove Firefighter Association, $6,416. We had Glenn's Auto Body, $250. We had Linda Lowry, $50. We had Barbara Prophet in memory of Ronnie Prophet. We had Barbara Prophet again, $100 of each in memory of Beckham Prophet. And we had Christopher and Patricia Mayhew, $200, which Miss Mayhew made the sign, for a grand total of $15,211 from Vine Grove.
Another amazing total coming in. So sounds like you guys had another great year. So we thank you for all you do.
We had a great year. What we say is when they call, we respond. We put out the word, and they responded.
And they responded. So wonderful. So it looks like we got some friends here that are joining us back. You guys ready to dump some money again? You guys were so good. We just had to have you come do it again. So thank you so much for Vine Grove Fire Department and their donations to the Crusade for Children. Thank you all. Wow. All right, Scott.
All right, thank you very much, Carla. Appreciate that. We've got more folks coming through. This time it's the Glendale Fire Department. Hi, firefighter Tyler Peterson. Is that right?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Tell me a little bit about your efforts in Glendale.
So Glendale, the community has really stepped up. We've had a lot of people come forward just from the community to donate, but we had Give 270 who really helped us with our raising of funds. They put on a really good raffle, and then Woods Armory donated the weapon that we were able to do the raffle for. Car shows, and of course just community members coming forward to donate money.
Very nice. And who do we have here from Glendale? What's your name, buddy?
My name is Matthew Frank.
Matthew, you want to be a firefighter, or you're going to be following along?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What made you want to be a firefighter?
Honestly, just growing up, I wanted to be a firefighter, but that kind of dream shifted away a little bit. And then my brother, older brother, who's married now, he wanted to be a firefighter for a little bit. Some uncircumstances that couldn't do it, but made me realize what I truly wanted to be, and that was a firefighter. So I plan on going off to Texas, train for the Air Force, and be a firefighter.
Oh, very nice. As a veteran myself, good luck to you, my man. And so tell me a little bit, when you see something like the Crusade and the firefighters involved, what do you think?
Honestly, just growing up as a little kid, just seeing it on TV and stuff and always wanting to be a part of it. And, now that I actually get to see it in real life, it's just amazing to see all these kids out here and just get to be a part of it.
You're a very well-spoken gentleman, that's for sure, my man. You'll make a fine chief someday there, right, Tyler? What's your name, boss?
Oscar.
Oscar, you got some nice ink there, bud.
You think?
What's behind it? A little big guy too. Is this guy does all your heavy lifting around the station?
No. It's a whole team effort.
Well, so tell me a little bit about your thoughts on Crusade and what's happening.
I think it's a humbling, like event activity that the community does for children.
Yeah. And how long have you been a firefighter?
Actually, I think I'm one of the youngest, believe it or not. I've been a firefighter at this time for like 6 months.
Oh, nice. And you enjoy. What made you want to be a firefighter?
This gentleman right here. So we actually served together. We in the army, we in the military, and then this gentleman talked to me about if I wanna, share some of the gift, if you can see that God gave, that God gave me to help the community, and I say, yeah, of course.
That's awesome.
Yes.
As a vet, I want to thank you all for your service. Even though I was a Navy guy, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So tell me, Tyler, I got to ask you one quick question. As we're talking about this beautiful machine you have behind you, what's the difference between a green fire truck and a red one?
This one's better.
Is there any?
No, really. Honestly, we do a lot of work on I-65, so the visibility is really good.
Yeah.
A lot of people have their connection to tradition and everything. I've kind of grown to this color, visibility-wise, but no, we've got to say it's better because it's ours, right?
Right. That's exactly. Now, when you say you do some work along I-65, what kind of work do you go? Vehicle fires, accidents?
Vehicle fires, accidents. We have a main stretch right next to that Ford Energy plant that's there, and it's very important to stay visible. This one actually has been hit on I-65.
Really?
I believe Sonora or Upton was hit recently, so it's very dangerous work on the freeway.
Right. So for anybody that's listening in Glendale right now, if they want to be a firefighter, I assume you're hiring?
Oh, always. We are looking for people to step up and selfless sacrifice, represent their community, and give to others, similar to Crusade for Children's.
Yep, right on. Well, speaking of that, you guys want to do the honors and dump the pennies in there?
Dump the bucket.
You want to get it, boss? And there you have it. How about the good folks at Glendale again? Thank you so much, Tyler.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming down. What a well-spoken bunch there, Carla.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's a good PR machine right there, that's for sure. But yeah, thank you very much, folks. Who do we have over here,
So
Carla?
over here we have West Point Fire Department, and it looks like we've got the boss here, Lee. He has brought his own fire truck today. So we're starting young over here. He's got his little fire truck onesie on. He is ready to go. So, looks like he dropped his fire truck. All right, I'll let you all introduce yourselves.
I'm Eddie Curl, Chief of West Point Fire Department.
Lisa Curl. Elizabeth New.
And then we have Lee. Can you say Lee? He's trying. So how did you all turn out this year?
A little better than last year. Last year we were down. We had gone through a flood. And it really brought us down. But we're up some. We're not where we want to be, but we're up.
Well, that's wonderful.
Almost double of what we had last year. So I'm pretty happy with it.
Well, good. Well, tell us what you got.
All right. I'm going to start out with the in memories of.
Okay.
We've got $565 from the South Jefferson Baptist Church Gary Reeder's Sunday School class in memory of Flash Curl, $1,000 from Lavenda Curl in memory of Flash Curl, $250 from Eddie and Lisa Curl in memory of Flash Curl, $100 from Bonnie and Richard Cerisi in memory of Francis Curl, $100 from Joe and Mike Sable in memory of Jim Parker, Ruth and Irvin McVeigh, and Andy Sable. $50 from Ed Adams in memory of John Henry and Joan Adams. $500 from Carl and Loma Hall in memory of Flash Curl. $500 from Carl and Loma Hall in memory of Pete Bennett. I've got $300 from Jim Beisner in memory of his father, Luke Taylor, and his sisters, Amy and Angela Taylor. $300 from Carolyn Curl in memory of Vernon Curl, Forrest and Naomi Curl, Robert and Lucille Rayleigh, and Betty and Bob Stowers. I've got $600 from the class of 1986. Excuse me, I got sweat in my eye.
It's a little warm out here. It's a little. I think it's warmer than it has been the past couple of
I
years.
think so. $600 from the class of 1986 in memory of our classmates Rhonda Barnes, Donna Cotton, Steve Kirkman, David Masterson, Timmy Mattingly, and Edwin Vandiver. $100 from Gay and Eddie Moore in memory of Vernon Curl. $100 from Gay and Eddie Moore in memory of Ed and Roselle Moore. $100 from Kevin and Carrie Duke in memory of Thomas M. Duke. I've got $100 from Maddie and Billy Hartley in memory of Flash Curl. Another $100 from Billy and Maddie Hartley in memory of Rosemarie and Clifton Bennett. And another $100 in memory of Nellie Kendrick for a total of $300. $25 from Barbara Francois in memory of Joe Hicks and Avanella Hicks. Then we move into the cash and check donations. $500 from the West Point Auxiliary. $200 from Susie and Dean Haggerty. $100 from Edwards Recycling. And while I'm mentioning Edwards Recycling, we took in a load of cans.
Mm-hmm.
They were given 50 cents a pound. They gave us another 50 cents a pound on top of that, and before we left, they handed us $100.
That's pretty amazing, isn't it? Yes.
So actually a total of $426 in cans and their donation.
And that's amazing.
$100 from Monty Matthews. $200 from Eric Thompson. $100 from Bobo and Sheila Collins. $100 from Janie and Dwayne Culver. The $326 from the aluminum cans being donated to recycling. $300 from Ron and Donna McCreary. $100 from Mark Misbach. $100 from Billy and Marcia Ash. $50 from Kathy Culver. $100 from Lisa and Troy Allen. $250 from the Richie Trent Post 148 in West Point. And $200 from Chuck and Connie McCreary. And every year I come in, I say we've lost another member of our department. This year was no.
Flash Curl is his dad.
Okay,
So we
I
lost
thought I heard it pretty
him.
important.
And Mr. Vernon Curl, we lost him in November of 24. November 24, and we lost, or 25, I'm sorry. And we lost Jim Parker, the other gentleman that he mentioned.
They were all fire department members for a long time, 30 plus years, most of them.
Absolutely, and it's hard to read those names, but we know that it's important because we want to honor their memory and what all they did for us and their communities.
Yeah,
And the
absolutely.
cans was his dad's and Vernon's ideal. They had it a long time ago.
This year, the West Point total, like I said, it's better than last year. It's not what we really want. We were going for 10,000 or more. But this year's total for the West Point Fire Department is $7,400.
Wow, so you said you doubled too. So you guys had a hard year, I know, last year with the floods and came out doubling that amount, so that's wonderful. So thank you all so much. And the cans are a great idea. Everybody should tack onto that too. So helping your environment and earning money for the Crusade. So, all right.
Well, thank you very much. That's great. We'll take that $7,000.
Absolutely.
Well, we're here with big group here. This is Kentucky 86. How are you, Derek?
Yes, sir. I'm good. How are you?
Good. So tell me a little bit. First of all, what's your last name?
Derek Peters. I'm the chief of Kentucky 86.
All right, Chief. Well, why don't you tell us how you did at Crusade this year?
Okay. It all started back in March with our fish fries. We hosted 2 of them during the Lenten season. And then in May, we started our chicken dinner and a live auction and a silent auction. And then for the last week, we've been out at the roadblocks collecting every day this week until Saturday night. Thanks to all that helped out throughout the process. I can't name you all because I'll leave somebody out, and I don't want to do that. But without all them people, none of this would be possible for us. The people had donated money to help us buy, food to where we could sell it. People donated items for the auction and things like that. So thanks to all that gave at the roadblocks this year and all the ones that always show up each and every year to give to us. We really appreciate that. But our community is great, and they're always giving, and that's what how we
That's
raise what
amazing.
we do.
And who do we have here, sir?
Charlie Williams here.
Charlie, how'd the crusade go for you?
It was my 47th crusade, so I thought it went right well. We'll tell them that in a minute. Not right now, but we'll tell them that in a minute.
Right.
So.
And so you've been a firefighter for that long, I say?
47, yes.
47. Congrats, you going 50?
Yep.
And beyond?
I'm shooting it.
Very nice. Well, great. Well, so how much did you raise total there, Chief?
We're going to save that till the end.
Oh, okay. So you got some folks you want to thank. Go
Our
ahead.
fish dinners this year we raised 64, and then the chicken dinner and auction we raised 10,346.
Very nice.
Some of the donations, real quick, I'll go through them.
Please, yeah.
Cecilia Bank, Sharon Crozier, Jennifer Madison, Tall Equipment, Scott Warak, a group of 5 that wants to remain anonymous, Carl Cox, Greg Lowe, Nutrigen of Cecilia, Cecilia Ruatan Club, Mink Trunking, Bright Electric, McDonald's, Red Hill Cutlery, Nick's Knick-Knack, Boundary Oaks, Creekside Auto, A Touch of Bourbon Mastery, Sicilian Bank, Dixie Yard Works, Win Electric, Bright Electric, Win Air, Ashley Grimes, Sunshine and Blooms, John O's, Win Nelson, Don's Hunting Preserve, Boyd Cat, Mama May Designs, Clark Jewelries, Southern States, John Deere, Jacoby, Dixie Pawn and Gun, B&W Auto, Cliff Hicks, Charlie Williams, and Bypass Rentals.
That's a lot of community, Chief.
A lot of community, yes, sir.
Well done. Well done. And what was your total again?
We'll do that.
Oh, you're gonna do that? I'm sorry. You still have more to go. I'm sorry. Sorry, Chief. All right, go ahead.
All right. First thing I'd like to say is that it seems like the county has lost a lot of good firefighters, old timers, and we can't be remiss if we didn't say something about Bobby Jack. Bobby Jack Murphy's been ill and he's recovering. We just talked to him a while ago.
Good.
So, but our department this year is dedicating the crusade to the memory of Colson Green Yates, born May the 30th on 2026 and was delivered into heaven on the same day. Beloved son of Tucker and Sidney Yates. Colton's tiny life left a profound impact on all who awaited his arrival. He will always be remembered for joy, hope, and the anticipation he brought to his family. Though he never was to take a step, speak a word, or open his eyes to this world, he was loved beyond measure and will forever hold a special place in the hearts of those who knew him and loved him. For a little guy who was loved from the first time of his existence, we have some solace in that knowing he is reporting for duty to the ultimate fire chiefs, that's our Lord Jesus Christ and Lewis Wayne Crozier. He will be in heaven fighting alongside of Jesus and Lewis to put out the fires that the devil brings upon us. Kentucky 86 loves you, Colson, Sidney, Tucker, Ben, Ricky, Justin, and Caroline. And before we could hold you in our arms, we held you in our hearts, and there you will remain forever. Okay, now that I'm through that. In memory of $500, the Dodds in memory of Dad. Greg Lowe in honor of Megan, Maddie, Ty, Angel, and Evan. Mr. and Mrs. Jason Butterworth in honor of Mason, $400. David Peters in memory of Gary Dudgeon, $350. Mr. and Mrs. Tom Vidito in honor of the Kentucky 86 firefighters, $300. Mr. and Mrs. Bradley Wilcox in memory of Rhonda Basham, $200. Paul Wimpson in memory of Abby, Mark Morgan in memory of Kathy Morgan and Lewis Crozier, Mr. and Mrs. Charlie Williams in honor of Ad and Hud, Brenda Wolf in memory of her children, Becky and Bruce, $250. Mr. and Mrs. Ben Green in memory of Colston Green Yates, our little precious piece of heaven. $100 donation from Catherine French in memory of Brad French, Mr. and Mrs. Charlie French in memory of Brad French, Don Howard in memory of Mom, Charlotte Howard, and $100 in memory of Catherine Smith. $150 from Betty Pullen in honor of the Kentucky 86 firefighters. $150 from Mr. and Mrs. Adam Bennell in honor of Ad and Hud. $40 from Mr. and Mrs. Ronnie Basham in memory of Rhonda Basham. $50 from Sharon Crozier in memory of Lewis Crozier. $50 from Betty Pullen in memory of Gary Dudgeon. $50 from Sarah Adams and John Goodman in memory of Donald George and Louis Crozier. That's all of the memories of and honors of. Next would be a $2,000 donation from our main man, Gary Lynch. A $1,600 donation from Kirby and Geraldine Gray. $800 from Mr. and Mrs. Ben Stucker. $500 Mr. and Mrs. Philip Reeser. $500 Mr. and Mrs. James Moore. $500 from Kathy Kofer. $500 from Mr. and Mrs. Cordell Tabb. $475 from Mr. and Mrs. Jeff Goodman. $300 from Mr. and Mrs. David Diller. $250 from Mr. and Mrs. Derek Peters. Mr. and Mrs. Carl Cox. Mr. and Mrs. Nikki Thomas. $200 donation, Ruby Williams. Laura Owsley. Mobley Family Farm. $180 from Mr. and Mrs. Philip Williams. $170 donated by Hudson Bennell from his Crusade Lemonade Stand on our Tractor Games Day. $150 from Mary Grant, Mr. and Mrs. Larry Thomas, Mr. and Mrs. Billy Wright, Lou Ann Allen, Mr. and Mrs. David Yates. $140 from Brittany Martin, $130 from Mr. and Mrs. Dwight Richardson, $100 from Joanne Sherrard, $100 from Mr. and Mrs. Michael Williams, $100 from Karen Wimsett, Mr. and Mrs. Bobby Smallwood, Mary Jo Priest, Mr. and Mrs. John Williams, Mr. and Mrs. Bernard Elliott, and Bobby Claycomb. $70 from Bobby Dobson, $50 from Janice Maston, Neville Skaggs, Mr. and Mrs. Neville Skaggs, Mr. and Mrs. Alan Davenport, Mr. and Mrs. Doug Clark, and Mr. and Mrs. Doug Donald Sexton, and I'm done.
Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. Well, how about that? So, Chief, that's a big community, Chief.
That's a great community.
Yes, sir.
It's a little town of Cecilia,
Yeah.
and our little fire department, they amaze me each and every year.
I was going to say, you wouldn't know it's a small community with all those people that gave from their heart.
Yes, sir. It's
Yes,
what
sir.
it comes from. Last year we were at $26,605.65. This year we're up 23.5%, and our total for 2026 is $32,494.79.
Wow, look at that. And you call yourselves a small community. That is a big chunk of change. Who is going to do us the honors here of dumping these all in? What's your name? What's your name, ma'am? Jesse, you going to dump the money in for us, Jesse? Oh, she wants some help. There you go. All right, here you go, ladies. Let's do this. All right, there you go. $32,000, Kentucky 86. Thanks so much, Chief.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you all very much. All right, that's a lot of money, Carla.
Community, but a big heart.
That's
huh?
what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, we're going to come on over here to Ronnieville Fire Department. I'm going to let Assistant Chief Corby.
Captain
Captain
ma'am.
Corby. Well, you told me so many different titles.
I know, ma'am.
See, I told you I'd get it wrong, didn't I?
It's okay. Jesus saves. Hallelujah. All right. Well, good afternoon. We want to thank the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the citizens of Hardin County. And we're going to be brief here, but this is what we got to say. Ronnieville is another small town here in Hardin County. We got a fire district of approximately only 12,000 people. And the hearts of our citizens, they're the real heroes here. They truly are. Our volunteer firefighters go out there and do this collection, and we stand out there in the circle. And this year, you know, it was a little challenge. Everyone knows we got $5 gas, you know, $5.50 diesel. It's difficult, but people have such selfless service and commitment to the children of Hardin County and to the Commonwealth. We're just constantly amazed. So I'll start with this year, you know, we raised $11,273.
Wow.
You know, so we did pretty good there. We had some challenges this year, and that's okay. We had some challenges with the rain, and we had some challenges with availability, but our citizens came through, as they always do, and our firefighters and their families came through. So I'd like to introduce Mr. Jason Keith. He's a firefighter.
Hello, Jason.
And right here we got Mr. Neville Skaggs. He's a member of our board. And he may still, are you still the president, sir? Yes, sir. He's the president of our board. And we got Cassandra Corpy, my lovely daughter, who's Sparky right there. Right? And together, you know, we have 24 active firefighters right now, and they make this work. But it's not about what we do. It's about caring for our clients, because that's what they are, the people in our fire district. They're our clients. Absolutely. And anytime we as firefighters, as members, we serve as volunteers where we live. Mm-hmm. And that's something I don't think a lot of people realize. you know, our hat is off to every career department, every first responder. But one thing that's unique to the volunteer service is we live where we serve, you know?
Yes.
And it's such an honor. So again, to the citizens of Rineyville and Hardin County, you make this happen, you make this work, you support the charities around the state that make kids' lives better. And you know, and the Bible teaches us, for those that are believers, right, that what we do here on this earth will be rewarded in heaven. So every person who, whether it's here in Hardin County or anywhere in the state, that gave her their time and resources, we truly believe God is going to bless you for it. Thank you so much, man.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all so much. All right, who's going to pour the money? Miss Grace, are you going to help?
Come on down.
Come on down. All right, another wonderful turn in. All right, who we got over here?
It's a fired up group, isn't it, Carla?
It is. He's
Good on
absolutely
the good folks
right,
in Rineyville.
though.
Thank you all so much. That's awesome, Carla. That's great to
All
hear.
right.
And it's a great message he sent back.
Absolutely, absolutely.
As well. Well, let's shift over here, Carla. We've got the City Radcliffe, correct? Sure.
That's correct.
Tell me your name.
Dylan Glenn.
Dylan Glenn. Who do we have here?
Ethan Patterson.
Ethan. What's your name, bud?
Charles Smith.
Charles Smith. All right. So how did Crusade go for you?
Went well. We got $4,089.
Oh my goodness! So you want some people you want to thank for that?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be great. We got $2,711 from a bound federal credit union, $500 from former Mayor Sheila Enyart in memory of Bob Enyart, $200 from Martha Lloyd, $125 from the Radcliffe Christian Church, $103 anonymous donation in memory of Eileen Iturralde, $100 from the Radcliffe Women's Club, $100 from David and Anna Weidman, $100 from Raymond James Financial Services, $75 from John and Betty Mahana in honor of their sons Will, Dylan, and Evan, $50 from Tyrone and Kristen Ramirez, and $25 from John and Betty Mahana again in memory of Colson Green Yates.
Wow, outstanding. How long did you guys work at this?
Quite a while. I mean,
Quite a while.
yeah. Yep.
Labor of love?
Effort. Yep, absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
Who's going to do the honors for us, gentlemen? Who wants to dump this in? All right, let's get that dumped in there, shall we? Look at that. Nice slow pour, too. He knows what he's doing. He wants to make some noise, right? Thanks so much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Carla, who do we have? This is a nice looking truck over here. Who do we have here?
Like I said, when it comes to communities, we all join together. So we'd
Right.
like to welcome Hodgenville Fire Department today from LaRue County. And we have Mr. Cody Reeser with us today. So he's going to be telling us the numbers for Hodgenville today.
Over the weekend, we had a touch a truck, and I just want to thank the great people of LaRue County for coming out and donating. We were able to raise $1,108.75 this past weekend.
So just one weekend coming out. So that's great. That's great. But like we said, any amount helps. So thank you all so much. And we really appreciate you coming out and turning in with us. So, and like we said, you can donate online or call. And look, we've got a special volunteer pouring the money here.
There we go.
All right. Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Cody.
you.
It's good seeing
You
you.
too. What a great show of support. I really like that artwork. Who did that art? That made a nice tattoo for somebody on that truck, shouldn't it?
Artwork there, isn't it?
Right. Well, the one thing that's rang totally clear here, Carla, has been the community. And, you know, you live here, you live in this community, and I think what's resonated with everybody is everybody collectively is here together. You have separate fire departments in separate units, but together everybody responds
That's
here.
right.
And that's amazing.
And that it goes to speak with anything that they do.
Right.
Any type of county emergency, it's all hands on deck.
Yeah.
It's not individual fire departments, it's for the greater good of Hardin County. And
Right.
that's what's wonderful. And all of these people feel that way. And they
Oh, and
put
the-
their community first.
And the money for Crusade gets put right back here into this community.
Yes,
the money that
absolutely.
people, 100% of it. And again, WHAS Crusade, you can go to donate. You can use your Cash App, Venmo, whatever you want. You can donate it. They make it entirely too easy for you. You can scan the QR code there as well. And you
So
can
many ways.
And you can still donate to Crusade
Yes,
after.
and you can donate tomorrow. You can donate tonight. It all goes for the greater good. And like I said, you know, I know Hardin County Schools received $43,000 in grant money last year from the Crusade, and as the Crusade, they gave out 234 grants across the state of Kentucky and Indiana. So,
Outstanding.
so many wonderful things come from it.
Right on,
We really
Carla. Well,
appreciate
here
it.
we are. We got the folks. We got a big crew here. What do you say, buddy?
Yes, sir. How you doing? Y'all,
I think I know you.
You all have done a great job. Just a great job. And I have to say that's my wife. You understand?
Right, right. I know you did. I know you're staying. Well,
You
you guys.
asked to
It's
say
been
that.
great, right? It's been great to come down and visit with you guys. And who do you have here?
I've got Valley Creek Fire Department. Again, you know, this crew right here, just an amazing bunch. We're a very small community of Hardin County, but I tell you what, these numbers they come out with every year, it's just amazing. You know, we still do a door-to-door collection, and we didn't get to hold our golf tournament this year, so that's going to put us down just a little bit because due to the weather conditions and prior engagements, we couldn't get the tournament going this year. So, but we are going to move it back into the fall.
Okay.
So we're still going to have the tournament. It
won't be as hot.
That's right. Exactly right. Yes, sir. But like I said, we had a good year this year, and again, I want to give all the praises to these guys. They've just come out and done so much, and I can't speak enough. They make me so proud to be a fire chief. So, all right, I'm gonna start with $25 to $50 donations. $25 William and Sharon Wood, $25 Pamela K. Bryant, $25 Edna Williams, $50 donations Deborah Suter, Robert and Fonda Devers, Condors Paintball Field. A $75 donation from Shirley Ogden, and also a couple more $25 donations come in late today was Daniel and Judith Jenkins and also Vanessa Williams. So again, I'll be all over the place because my sheet.
Take your time, buddy.
Ashley Perry, who's inside, helped me in the money room. She just she looked at me and just rolled her eyes and she seen my sheet here. So,
right.
But I couldn't do it without her helping me on these numbers. So let's go to $100 donations, $100 to $300 donations. Linda Cecil, $100 donations. Carolyn Cash, William and Diane Hart, Kelly and Matthew Hart, Keith and Megan Tall, Matthew Sargent, Ronald Martin, Jeff Myers, Bill and Betty Lamer, Everett Cardwell, Rachel Craig, Olympus Roofing of Elizabethtown, Holly Rogers, Leroy Rout, Wayne's Tire Center, John Bettner, R&R Ceiling, Swope Motors, Cindy Hodges, and Margaret Peak on the $100 donations. $200 donations. Brent Hall, Philip and Christine Tabb, Robert and Virginia Walters, Waddell's Auto and Scrap, Terry and Sylvester Bennett, Charles and Gloria Cole. $250 donations. Sydney Kerpenberger, I hope I didn't butcher that too bad. James and Jennifer Carroll, Carl and Charnel Cox, and that is also in the honor of their grandchildren. $300 from Scott Fire and Safety in honor of their children. So we're going to go to some bigger donations that come in this year, the $500 to $1,000 donations. $500 from Mark Haynes and family, $500 from Doug's Towing Service, $1,000 from Tracy and Troy Bush, $500 from Knoll Specialized Hauling of Elizabethtown, and one $1,400 donation come in from the Valley Creek Firemen's Fund. So
very nice.
After all their hard work, they're still donating
donating
through
money.
our Firemen's Fund. So great job, guys. We had a $1,500 anonymous donation in honor of all the Crusade, in honor to the Crusade for Children providing daily miracles.
Wow.
So
1,500.
yes, just amazing. Some other late donations that came in. We had $100 from Little Joe's Kitchen, $100 from Heartland Catering of Elizabethtown also. So again, I'm always getting checks in as right before we go on there. So we had a $200 donation come in from Kenny and Lisa Bennett of Elizabethtown as well. So, and their son is a firefighter for us. So that was a really nice donation at the last minute to get. In memories of, and again, we talked about it earlier. This has been a rough year. We've had a lot of people that the Crusade's either touched or they've been a part of helping the Crusade grow every year. I've been doing this since I was 5 years old. So again, $300 Kathleen Razor in memory of her husband Mickey Razor, $100 from Geneva Scott in memory of Tony Scott, $175 anonymous donation in memory of Tommy and Chris Holsey and Pam Holsey, $200 from Charlie Bryant in memory of Tony Scott Sr., $100 from Liz Knight in memory of Chester Knight, and also a last-minute donation come in, $100 from Paul Sheen in memory of Daniel Sheen. So again, like I said, we've got some donations just come in at the last minute. My daughter, Callie Jo Scott, who is going to be in the 7th grade, walked up and made sure she put her $20 in the pocket.
Very nice.
And
yeah.
Brooklyn Perry behind me, she was another one come over here.
Nice.
She said, I need to make sure I give my donation, so she gave $26 to the Crusade for Children.
Wow.
You know, every penny helps the Crusade.
That's
Every
it,
penny.
Joey. You know, it's interesting when I look at your sheet is the beautiful thing I like is that you have to keep scratching out one total and write another one in and then scratch another one out.
That's right. You know, and again, I can't say enough for the Valley Creek community and the community of Hardin County. I'm so proud to be a part and live in this community. And again, I'm going to read our totals this year. And for the 2026 73rd Crusade for Children, the Valley Creek Fire Department, $17,045.
Wow, amazing. Give yourselves a hand. That is an amazing amount of cash. And you know, Joey, you nailed it. And I was talking to Carla about that too, that, you know, this is my first time being down here filling in for the great Bobby Jack, and I'll never be able to fill his shoes. But I have noticed community is alive and well down here.
Yes, it is. And it's very proud to live in Hardin County.
Absolutely.
Because like my wife was saying earlier, it's you know, if one person's hurting in this county, the whole county rises up and comes out to help each other. So we live in a special place.
Absolutely,
and
you do.
And we're very blessed, very blessed. So, and Mr. Peter Huckleby over here.
Well, hello, Peter. How are you, buddy?
This is my top crusader this
Are you the top crusader?
Yes.
Yeah, what makes you a top crusader?
Like all the money we get, all are included. All of us have. We all work as a team.
Yes, sir. That's very important, isn't it, buddy? Are you going to lift all that money and put it in there for us? How about you do it? Flex those muscles, bud. Come on, that's a lot of money. There you go, buddy. Wow, look at that. All right, thank you very much. Well, you all should be very proud. Very proud, Joe.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
So we're the last department to go. So we're going to finish up with a little surprise here today. I'm going to put you on with Bobby Jack Murphy. So
awesome.
We couldn't go a crusade with having Bobby Jack on air.
Right.
So Carla's got the phone there. Bobby Jack.
We have got Bobby Jack on here. Say hello, Bobby Jack.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Bobby Jack Murphy, I haven't seen you since our days on Bishop Lane, buddy.
I'm telling you, I'm getting better looking. I can't say.
I know you are. I miss you, buddy. We all miss you. We talk about you all the time. How are you, my friend?
You know, I'm recouping, but I am getting there.
Yeah.
And I so appreciate you coming down and visiting my family down there. And
Yep.
I know you all are stretched out a little later there than what you were expecting because of technical difficulties. But as Joey said a minute ago, Hardin County is special to me because of that's where me and my wife had intended to make our home, but God had a different plan.
I understand.
But I just thought what a few weeks ago was just going to be a simple procedure turned into a stroke and a couple of other extra things. But I'm just glad to be here and just glad to see the money rolling in.
Well, Bobby, these are big shoes to fill, buddy, but I appreciate the opportunity to fill them for you because I learned something or two coming down here today that this is just a wonderful, wonderful, tight-knit community. And in a world that sometimes goes askew now and then, it's nice to know there are good people down here like this, right here in the Commonwealth.
I guarantee it. You can't find a better place.
Yes, sir. Miss you, Bobby.
Miss everybody. Bye.
We miss you. Bye-bye.
Wow, Joey, thank you for setting that up. I hadn't talked to Bobby since our days back on Bishop Lane, and it certainly is a treat to talk to. I used to see him every morning come in and come through the station there.
Well, like Charlie Williams was saying earlier, there's certain people's been a part of this crusade that if we don't mention them and we don't have them, it's just not right. And Bobby Jack is a fixture of the Crusade for Children for Hardin County, and we miss him so bad. And we look forward to him being back next year, and you can come back as well. So,
well, thank you, Joey. I was just going to say, as much as I love being down here, if Bobby Jack gets to come back here, I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that.
Well, we're going to go ahead and get into some Hardin County totals because thanks to some of our western fire departments, 86, and the southern fire departments, Sonora, and those communities just stepped up big time this year. We're going to be up as a county this year.
Nice.
I mean, that is amazing. And it's and we're going to be up over 8%. So
Wow.
that's huge. That's really huge. So a couple of thank yous I have before I read the final total, if you don't mind. Special thank you to John Gentry and Rusty Todd for the use of the facilities, and not just that. I had and John's been in there stamping checks for me, and just Rusty has done all the coordination, setting things up. So again, we can't thank them enough for all they do for the Crusade for Children and the Hardin County Fire Departments. Michael Satterfield, I think he ducked out on me. I meant to get him up here, but he ducked out on me. Okay. He's hiding. But Mike, again, I can't do this without Mike. Mike coordinates everything outside this building and does a fantastic job of keeping us on schedule. So again, Mike, we thank you so much. The men and women of the Valley Creek Fire Department came down and helped me got the remote set up today. And all they've done through this whole crusade. Mr. Fitzgerald, yourself, and my wife Carla Scott.
She's natural right here. She's gonna come in. She can get her in the media.
Jersey Mike's and Domino's Pizza of Elizabethtown helping us out with the food today. It was very good and kept everybody full. And you know, when their bellies are full, they're usually in a better mood.
That's right. That's right.
Then also Hardin County EMS and Hardin County Sheriff's Office. Sheriff John Ward provides a sheriff's deputy down here to help us guard the money, and then Hardin County EMS came by for standby, and then also to help us in the money room as well. So, and last but not least, Peter Huckleby. Where's he at over here?
There you go.
All that hard work he done this year was just impressive, just very impressive. All right, so last year's total for the Hardin County remote was $145,000, $944.72. Like I said, an 8% increase this year. So this year we are at $157,592.57.
Wow, that is a lot of money. That is a lot of money.
So again, that just I can't explain. You know, with the economy and the shape it's in right now, and gas prices are high. You know, people will come out for the crusade. That's what warms my heart. And again, that's true testament to the Hardin County people.
It is
that live in this community. So. For our remote this year, in which we had a new one come in this year, LaRue County, Hodgenville came in and joined us this year, which was great. And then also we had Lebanon Junction come down. So for the remote totals this year, which were up 10% from 10.5% from last year, for the Hardin County remote, $170,000, $759.80.
Look at that! Well over $300,000 from this community. That is amazing, Joey. Well, I just can't thank you enough, my friend, for the opportunity and your hospitality, welcoming in. I know it's hard. I've heard so many people say they miss Bobby Jack and they hope he does well. So I want to thank you all for allowing me to step in and fill in for those roles. This has certainly been a treat for me.
Yes, sir. And again, like my wife was saying earlier, just make sure that we can donate. And again, there's events that goes on all through the year. Bass fishing tournaments. They have golf tournaments, chili suppers. They have turkey shoots. Support those paint parties. I mean, there's so many great things for the crusade, and I think at the end of the day, when you see where this money goes, it's heartwarming to know that if you come out and give $1, that $1 can help a child. So we're so proud to be a part of this, and we hopefully continue for many more years.
That's awesome. Well, and again, you can give to the crusade even outside of today. You can give year-round to the crusade. If you have an event that you want to put on, you can put that on any time of the year and give to crusade. So lots going on, Carla. I know you're involved with the schools. You can get, if you're a teacher, you can get the kids involved as well.
Absolutely. Your any school organization can be involved. Any business. I know so many businesses just set a booth up and give to their local community fire department and all the children that come out and do lemonade stands. And there's, we just saw a couple of those here today, but there's so many kids that just do little things on the side, which is wonderful because we're teaching our children early to give back to their community and how important it is. And, just so many little things. I know that we've been to the doctor's office before, and we've seen a stethoscope that was donated from the Crusade for Children. So you don't even really think about those little things, but they matter.
That's right.
And, so like Joey said, every dollar goes for something, and it helps, whether it's in our school systems, whether it's in our doctor's offices or hospitals, NICUs, playgrounds, school buses, transportation. All of that goes back to our children.
And we saw that the lady who was up here from the American Legion with her son. And I asked her the question. I said, so what do you tell somebody who's at home and hadn't donated yet that's thinking about it? Those funds directly went right to help her son, right?
Absolutely.
And they all stay right here at home. So
That's right.
Well,
You know,
gang, I can't
it's-
thank you all enough. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for everything you do, and thank you. And when you roll down through Hardin County here, keep these good folks in mind, right?
Yes, sir.
Stop by and wave at Joey.
Yes, sir.
And Joey can do it. And Joey can keep you happy.
'Cause
So
he'll be out there somewhere.
Joey
I
will be out there.
guarantee it.
Joey will be out there. All right, folks. So we're gonna sign off and head over to Bardstown now. Thanks again to Hardin County. Oh, they want us to.
Does stretch it out? We can stretch
we
it out.
can stretch it out. That's right. See, I'm a radio guy. I got a TV guy back there telling us what to do. So I'm used to someone yelling at me from behind the glass.
And I'll tell you what, let's give a shout out to the WHAS crew up at the studio today.
Yes, sir.
They're
Absolutely.
working really hard, and we love you guys, and we're thinking about you down here in Hardin County.
Right on. All right, from Hardin County, I'm Scott Fitzgerald. He's Joey. She's Carla. We'll talk to you next year on the Crusade for Children.